Hello, this is Areli Johnson, and today I am going to show you how to take an empty toilet paper roll and turn it into a page that you can use to put together this lovely mini album. Let's get started. So we'll start with our toilet paper roll and a bone folder. I'm going to go ahead and smash it down a little bit and then use my bone folder to flatten it. Like that. So the next step is to take some tacky tape, about a couple inches, like that, and we are going to use that to close up one of the ends of our roll, like that. Okay, make sure that's on there, and then okay, let's go ahead and flatten that. Okay. So the next step is to take some acrylic paint and a foam brush. We are going to paint the outside. Okay, next we'll set this aside to dry. Okay, so next I'm going to take my paper trimmer and some very vanilla cardstock, and I am going to cut two pieces measuring 2.5 by 4 inches each. Okay, so next I'm going to take my ink pad, and I have Stampin' Up's So Saffron along with one of the stamps from the Stampin' Up's Butterfly Basics, and I am going to start creating a background on these pieces of paper. Now you can use whatever stamps that you have and ink colors that you have that will work for creating a background on your paper. Or you could also use some designer cardstock and, you know, skip this step altogether. You would just cut it to size and then proceed to the next step. Okay, so next I'm going to grab Stampin' Up's Early Espresso along with my second stamp from the same stamp set and continue to create my background. Like that. Okay. Okay, and then still using the Early Espresso, I'm going to take the final stamp that I will be using to create my background and stamp a couple of those images. Okay, just like that. So then, still using the Early Espresso, I'm going to grab a sponge and I'm going to go ahead and sponge my edges. Okay, so next we're going to take some tacky tape and put it on the back. Okay, so now that we have the tape on the back, we are ready to mount it onto our toilet paper roll. Just like that. Okay, do the same for the Okay, so next I'm going to take my CropaDile and I am going to punch a hole on the end that we sealed shut with our tacky tape. Okay, just like that. Okay, next I'll take my eyelet and put it through the hole, and then I will use my CropaDile to set it. Just like that. Okay? The next step is to embellish, and I'm using some cutouts that I have from the Botanical Builders Framelits dies. You can use whatever embellishments you have on hand, and that will work with your background. So with some glue dots, I'm going to go ahead and start mounting my embellishments onto my page. Okay, and then also gonna set a half back purl onto the center of my flower here, just like that. Then I'm going to flip it over and do the other side. Okay, and then we'll also set some of the half back pearls on the center of these flowers. Okay, so that is done. The next thing we're going to work on is our tag. So the next step is to create our tag, and for that I need my paper trimmer once again. Piece of the crumb cake, and I'm going to cut that at 2.5 by 4. Okay, and then also I'm going to cut a piece of the Sahara sand, and I'm going to cut that at 2.25 by 3.25. Okay, so here are our pieces. Next thing I'm going to grab is the Stampin' Up! Curvy Corner Trio Punch. You could use whatever corner punch that you have, and that will work for creating some decorative corners on your tag. I'm going to go ahead and take the crumb cake, and I'm going to punch the top 2 corners of my tag, like so. And then the Sahara sand, I'm going to use a different side, and I am going to punch out all 4 of my corners. Like so. Okay. So next, going to take my Areli Espresso and my sponge, and I am going to sponge up the edges. And then using my tape runner, I will apply some adhesive to the back of the smaller piece, and then mount that onto the bigger piece. Just like that. And then you go ahead and slide the tag into the open end of your toilet paper roll. And there you have it. Just like that. Super easy, super simple. And then you will use a ring binder, just like that, and you would bind your pages together. Now you would repeat these steps for as many pages as you wanted to include in your album. And again, you can make them unique, and again, using the supplies that you have on hand, and make it beautiful, make it your own. Thank you for watching.